Hey, Laura, and welcome back to Ixion. I'm Afro Luigi, and I feel like moving the Tycoon because if I remember, there's a lot of resources. There's a lot of resources everywhere in this sector, but I kind of feel like, let's see, what kind of planet do we want to orbit? Lava. I kind of want the lava planet. Looks kind of cool. Let's go there. And it's not like we're worried about power, or are we? I didn't actually check if the batteries are all good. Sector 2 is going to be in trouble, but that's it. So Sector 2 will have to slap down a battery for our next move. So we'll just queue it up. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Just planning everything out. So if we put that there... Because I like having 2 infirmaries to start off with. That's going to require... We'll see how it looks later. Perpetual motivation. For something. Alright, it was the Alternative Life Center. Beautiful. So that's that. That's just charging speed, which we're not worried about quite yet. I kind of want to upgrade. Nah. What do I want to upgrade? We're not using algae farms yet.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
You know what? Plasma cutters. Let's upgrade the EVA airlocks a little bit more. What does Sector 6 want? We can leave that off. We'll keep them happy for a while. We don't really need it yet anyways, so it's off. They can be happy. Turn off the mushroom wall for 30 cycles? Sure. I also didn't notice that there's injured people in this sector, so hopefully they can survive till the infirmary turns back on.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Any second now. Come on, you guys can hold out just a little bit longer. There we go. They held on. I'm proud of them. Sector 2 is really not happy. That's because they don't have anything. Yeah, we're still at -2 for them. So we need to get the DLS center up. So let's stick that to high priority. Oh, we've already upgraded that all the way. You know, if we're going to be here for a while, let's start upgrading our mining ships. Just so we can pull more resources out of the sector. There we go. Build me a DLS center. We'll also upgrade the transport ships while we're here as well. Oh, look at the people just kind of standing in the middle there. You guys aren't supposed to be out there. Perfect. Now, how is this going over here? Our transport is bringing colonists back, right? Oh, number 5 is just doing some maintenance, and then it's going to go out to repatriate the colonists. Why is number 5 not repatriating any colonists? Oh, because the food is closer. Okay, that makes sense. So, who's where? Maxwell, go to Crux P38. Professor, do the planet we're in orbit of now.
The ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, oh, this one. Our probe has discovered an unusual electromagnetic signal transmitting from beneath the surface of P43. This signal shares many similarities with the one the team identified on Rotatsky Comet in the Immortan system. This is the Professor crew. We have landed on P43. The electromagnetic signal seems to be transmitting from below the planet's surface. We only have a limited amount of time to investigate before our suits and the Professor's hull are compromised by P43's corrosive atmosphere. Abby recommends the use of demolition charges. Yeah, use the demolition charges. Alright, now for more maintenance. Can we fit a fire station in there? No, but we'll be able to fit it there. Is that a good place for it? Better than nothing. Better than nothing. So that requires 10 workers. Let's bring over 10 more from Sector 4. What can we fit in here anyways? A single house. Okay. Or maintenance. Single battery. We're gonna need lots of batteries anyway, so we'll stick a battery in there. Alright, now that we have these two built, we're gonna have you gather iron, you're gonna gather ice. So Gruber is our primary ice collector. So Gruber, come on over. And we're gonna have Nabrock collect iron. And we're gonna have them do that over here. And Nagatomi. We'll have to keep Nagatomi going for a little while longer. Not too long. We got iron we got iron for days. So, with the iron for days, let's see, it's going to be 12, so we're going to bring over 40 more workers, I think is what we're going to need over here. Yeah. Because we're also going to... Oh, before we do anything else, we need more solar panels. So we'll turn you off. We'll build them, but we'll leave them off as well. How much power do you use? 5, fine. We'll be a little short on power, but we'll survive. Got silicon. Actually,
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Nakatomi will focus on carbon. Building another science ship. shipwrecks, the explosion, which was larger than expected, revealed a huge system of subterranean tunnels. Despite the rubble and the instability of the area, the professor's team identified a passageway leading to the anomaly. The journal downwards, which was without incident. The anomaly is in a large cave full of strange geological forms. Concentric circles are present on the walls, reaching from floor to ceiling, and formed of many layers of different sediments. Crystal formations have grown everywhere. What is most astonishing, however, is the anomaly itself, a huge grey sphere about 4 meters in diameter, floating in the center of the cave. And examine the sphere. Crux P38. This is Maxwell Crew. We are currently in orbit of P38. The planet possesses a highly corrosive atmosphere. There will be little room for improvisation once we touch down. We must establish a search protocol now. We do know that the signal is transmitting from beneath a mountain. Alternatively, we could focus on analyzing material samples in order to prove our understanding of planets like P38. Perform a topographical analysis. What a name. Mifar? Winfer? I have no idea how that would be pronounced. Did I upgrade my... oh yeah, I did upgrade the silicon thing all the way. Production speed, production speed.
Population transfer complete.
We should also upgrade... Let's upgrade the polymer refinery next so our carbon goes farther.
A probe has completed its scan.
There's still food over there. Wow. He's going to be working on that for a while. And so we're going to have you collect carbon. You're going to be silicon. We are going to build another storage here for... Because we need... Later on, we're going to need a pile of polymers. So where to put that, actually? That's a good question. Might put the polymer storage over here because we're going to need a pile of it. Can we move the mess hall? If we put the mess hall in there, it's not too space efficient. We'll leave that for now. There. That'll bring resources over. Have you oh, you haven't disassembled that yet. Oh, right, I didn't want to disassemble that because I'm going to need you over here for when that's built.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh.
Crew's trust in your leadership is falling. Power supply overloaded. An accident.
Yeah, we definitely need those solar panels, which we're getting close to. Alright, polymers upgraded. Let's upgrade. There we go. 30 more resources from deposit. That's perfect. Now... yeah, we'll keep going down, upgrading our mining ships. Now, they don't need to mine fast right now, so let's actually upgrade our cargo ships. There, with our carbon going a little bit farther. Number 5 brought some cryopods that time. Just a couple more loads of... Infirmary signal Sector 5 due to an accident. So now fascinates. Beautiful. And... What I don't want... Actually, we should start also upgrading... Getting ready for this upgrade, because I don't want to full... Actually, it doesn't matter too much. How are we doing on poop waste? We have lots of waste still. Is Sector 4 still overwhelmed? No. We still have penalties for most people mostly living in cell housing. Oh, we're short on silicon now. Oh, right, because I don't have anyone out collecting silicon. That's an issue. There, now everyone collects everything. Actually, I don't want to do it like that. I want people to prioritize their resources. What I would like for them to mix up, though, is cryopods. How many mining ships do I have? Oh, I only have 3. That's a problem. Oh, our solar panels are going up. Nice. In that case, time for another mining ship. This mining ship will prioritize silicon. Beautiful. Number 5 is bringing our colonists back, right? Yep, they are. 46 per... Oh, one more trip. Those external fastening upgrades are handy, aren't they? And... Oh, post... Okay, we can't upgrade you all the way yet. I might leave the colonists in this sector. We'll see how many there are. And then if I move them to Sector... actually, I can't really afford to move them to Sector 4 yet, can I? As I am still kind of struggling on building materials. I'm going to have to just blitz my ships to gather resources at one point, ain't I? The crew mining ship fusion has become more experienced. Beautiful.
Resources available to mine.
How are we doing on... Oh, we're going to need to build another demonic quarters. Let's do that. We'll just leave the colonists living in this sector, because that's going to be where they're most useful, and we'll have to move them back and forth. We're definitely going to have to make our cargo ships a lot faster, though. So the speed upgrades are going to be handy. Oh, let's continue on with the science. Oh, you're not doing anything. Crux P-38. This is the Maxwell crew. The signal was transmitted from an abandoned subterranean complex. By breaching it, we have unfortunately allowed the corrosive atmosphere of P-38 inside. We estimate that the complex was built within the last 20 years. We do not recognize the iconography on its exterior. The technology inside does seem human-made, and there are signs it was once inhabited. There is still a little time before P-38's corrosive atmosphere eats through the Maxwell's hull and landing gear. We do not think we will be able to explore the entire site, but we've identified several pieces of interest. Command Center and Tank Room, I think, are the ones we want to go through. So let's start with the Tank Room. P-43. The sphere repels anyone or anything that gets too close, as if it were a magnet repelling another. According to our readings, the sphere is composed of multiple layers. The thin gaseous layer covers the surface, a seemingly sedimentary layer beneath. Within that, the core generates a strong electromagnetic field that periodically degasses the surface. We've also detected the presence of particulars characteristic of self-similar space. Behavioral reports indicate that the Artyom is developing a strange fascination with the sphere. Alright, and analyze the concentric rings, I think is what we want to do next. And then we want to leave. Oh, we can actually turn off avoided on you. So we got... Oh, that's that. We're waiting on one electronic. So you know what? Let's switch. Who's almost near their end of their cycle? We'll switch you to electronics. And we should upgrade for nanofiltering. Well, that'll keep them in the queue. How many cryopods are there? There's 2,600. We don't quite have enough space for all of that. There we go. The Maxwell's team believe the tanks were used for some sort of accelerated gene therapy. Most of the equipment has been dismantled, but some tanks' functions were identified. A system for genetic reprogramming, the ability to dissolve organic material into a refined paste, and an application process for said paste to be used as a catalyst. It is unlikely that we'll be able to obtain any more precise information about this technology. Command Center. Alright. The concentric circles do not have a classical geological origin, a phenomenon unknown and external to the geological activity observed on P-43 generated these strange formations. The circles are not perfect, but the distance between each layer is proportional to their diameters. Atomic analysis reveals the presence of particles characteristic of self-similar space. Sensors indicate that the team's suits and the professor's hull will soon be compromised by the planet's atmosphere. Repatriation should be initiated with urgency. Yeah, we're leaving. As we were preparing to leave the cave, Artyom leaped onto the sphere. Unlike our previous attempts, they were not repelled, they were sucked in. Everything has been recorded in the report. We are leaving this barren and cursed rock. You know what? We're not going to lose any time if you just quickly go back, maintenance, and go collect science. So, actually, now that we have power, let's turn you on. We'll actually Minfar and what's the other one? Minfar and Nakatomi. Nakatomi and Minfar are relocated here. You can be disassembled. So that is that. We'll turn on this fire station as well now. And how's Sector 4 doing? Oh, another one of these diplomatic quarters are done. Let's build another one. Disassemble. Disassemble. How are people happy here? Still mostly living in cell housing, and they're indifferent on that. Whoa, what's going on in Sector 1? Oh, from the colonists being repatriated. Is that all of them? Looks like it is. Yep. And now they're off to gather cryopods. Now we'll finish upgrading the cryopods.
Has completed a task.
Prox P38, the Maxwell's team managed to extract an intact data drive that was still installed within the center's infrastructure. The disk was heavily encrypted, and a significant percentage of the data has been corrupted. However, the data that was accessible has proved very useful. This complex was created by the Ashtengites. Their texts appear to use a language derived from the Esperanto, and the logs they have left behind are extremely precise. They suggest their authors possess an uncommon intelligence and acute sense of self-criticism. Strangely, the organized methodological accounts are occasionally interrupted with mysticism and spiritual remarks. They are seemingly present to justify the results of their Cartesian deductions. The various integrity sensors of the crew's suits, as well as those of the Maxwells, indicate that it is necessary to repatriate the team. Yes, leave. We have lots of science now. Oh, there we go. The homeless situation in Sector 2 is almost resolved.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Alright, I see. It's over in Sector here. What's going on here? We've been in the Theta Crucis system for too long. The crew is starting to doubt that we will ever find Remus, the home they were promised, and dead earth sickness is rapidly becoming endemic in the Tiqqun. Alright. Sector 2 is negative, 1 is neutral, 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 happy. So it's time we started... We need to save up our resources. We need to start getting stability buildings going. So what we're going to do, and what we need to do, is upgrade polymer production. So let's do that. Alright, Professor's done. Professor, you take the long route out to P41. Most cargo ships unlocked. We'll do the final upgrade for the cargo ships, and then we'll queue up another polymer research. So we want to collect as many of these cryopods. Actually, I kind of want to gather all of them up. Alright, the science at Maxwell has retrieved all science from P38. Vision of tasks. Intelligent record. As we need polymers so we can finish upgrading our power. Because how much power does this require? It requires 40 power. We're not there yet. It requires 9 electronics. So we'll turn these guys on, so when we're ready, they'll automatically start working. No, they still have their stuff left. They're just taking a while to gather up resources. We have enough alloys saved up. Let's switch them all over to electronics. Internal interest components. Browse tachyon injectors. Alright, now let's get these... what's going on over here? Prox P41 is a telluric planet with a small quantity of water present as ice. There are many large black telluric formations across its surface. The atmosphere of Pier 41 is heavy with cloud cover, and storms envelop the planet, scouring it with a solid aluminum rain. Eden is noted formation of particular interest. This is the Professor team. We have landed near Site 0. We should be protected from the aluminum rain here. We have located the formation of unknown origin and are commencing exploration of the site. And come on.
A science ship has
Alright,
arrived
readings
at
from
its
P37 are
destination.
unusual. The planet has a high level of radioactivity, and its diameter and position in the crux system seem to contradict theoretical models. Topographical analysis of its surface revealed the presence of a huge crater. We have landed on P37. In the crater we have named Desolation. The ground here seems to be made of a glass-like substance, possibly obsidian, and the crater's rim is razor sharp. Telluric formations within the crater resemble waves frozen in time. We think we can pull some interesting data from sediment analysis, or we could try to discover what impacted here. Establish infrastructure. Send number 5. And that's going to be where we end the episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.